If you're over 60, listen closely. Because one of the drinks you're sipping every single morning might be silently raising your blood pressure, tightening your arteries, and putting you at serious risk for a heart attack before lunch. And no, I'm not talking about fast food or sugary sodas. I'm talking about the so-called healthy drinks many seniors trust. Orange juice from a carton, that extra strong coffee, even energy teas or bottled smoothies that look harmless, but quietly force your heart to work overtime every morning. Picture this: your arteries, already stiffer with age, squeezing down like a rusty garden hose, your heart pumping harder, trying to force thick morning blood through those tight channels. Most people don't feel it until one dizzy spell, one chest flutter, and suddenly they're on their way to the ER. As a heart doctor who's treated thousands of seniors, I can tell you, this is one of the most overlooked triggers for heart attacks and strokes. It's not just diet, not just exercise. Sometimes the danger starts with the very first sip of your day. That's why in this video, I'll reveal the top 5 morning drinks to lower blood pressure naturally, simple, tasty options that protect your arteries and help prevent heart attacks after 60. No pills, no gimmicks, just practical, natural ways to keep your heart steady. And stay with me, because in just minutes, I'll also share 3 life-saving questions you must ask your doctor at your next visit. These questions could uncover hidden risks and might literally save your life. Meet Walter, a 74-year-old Navy veteran. For years, his mornings never changed. A tall glass of store-bought orange juice, a steaming cup of strong black coffee. He thought he was doing everything right. The juice for vitamins, the coffee for energy. He stayed active, kept his weight steady, and believed his breakfast was heart-healthy. But one morning, everything changed. Walter stood up from his chair and a wave of dizziness hit him. His vision blurred. His chest tightened. Within minutes, his wife was on the phone with 911. At the hospital, doctors found his blood pressure had spiked to dangerous levels. His arteries were under strain. His symptoms, a pounding pulse, lightheadedness, and weakness, were alarmingly close to a stroke. And here's the shocking part. Walter's morning routine, the one he thought was protecting him, was quietly harming him. What most people don't realize is that even healthy drinks can trigger dangerous spikes in blood pressure for seniors. That store-bought juice, packed with hidden sugars that flood the bloodstream, causing insulin to surge. Pair that with a cup of strong coffee, and your blood vessels constrict just as your heart pumps harder. It's a dangerous combination for anyone over 60. As a heart doctor, I've seen this story far too many times. The symptoms of heart attack in seniors, dizziness, chest discomfort, sudden weakness, often show up not at night, but after breakfast, when your heart is working hardest. And the truth is, it's not always about salt or cholesterol. Sometimes it's about what's in your cup. The good news? Walter didn't become another statistic. We built him a new morning routine, one centered around the top 5 morning drinks for heart health. No exotic superfoods, no expensive powders, just natural, affordable drinks you can buy at any grocery store. Within weeks, his blood pressure steadied, his energy returned, and his mornings went from a hidden danger to his most powerful tool for heart protection. And now, I want to show you how to do the same. In the next few minutes, you'll discover which drinks work, why they help, and how to turn your breakfast into the best start for high blood pressure control and long-term heart health. But first, I want you to think. Could your morning drink be putting your heart at risk, just like Walter's did? Stay with me, because the answer and the fix might surprise you. After hearing Walter's story, you might be wondering, why are mornings so dangerous for your heart, especially after 60? It's not random. The science is clear. When you wake up, your blood isn't the same as it is during the day. It's thicker, almost like syrup compared to the free-flowing state it reaches later. Overnight, while you sleep, your body loses fluid through breathing and light sweating. That makes your blood more concentrated. Thicker blood flows slower, and that alone can make your heart work harder than it should. Then, just as your heart is already straining, cortisol, your body's wake-up hormone, hits its peak. Cortisol is designed to help you feel alert, but it also tightens blood vessels. For seniors whose arteries are already less flexible, this double hit, thick blood, and constricted vessels means your blood pressure can surge within the first hours of the day. Now, add one more common mistake: a tall glass of store-bought orange juice with 20 or even 30 grams of sugar. That sugar rush spikes insulin, sends your blood sugar soaring, and makes your heart beat harder to compensate. Follow it with a strong coffee or an energy drink, and now caffeine is stacking on top of cortisol, squeezing your arteries even more. This is why so many older adults feel dizzy, lightheaded, or notice their heart racing before breakfast. These aren't just normal aging signs. They can be early signs of a heart attack or stroke, often ignored until it's too late. The truth is, your morning drink can set you up for heart strain or heart strength. And that's why I want to show you 5 specific drinks that don't just taste good. They actively lower blood pressure, fight inflammation, and help your arteries relax. Let's start with the most powerful, hibiscus tea. This ruby red herbal tea isn't just calming, it's like medicine in a cup. Packed with antioxidants and anthocyanins, hibiscus helps relax blood vessels and gently lower systolic blood pressure. One clinical trial in 2021 showed that drinking hibiscus tea lowered systolic blood pressure by an average of 7 points in adults over 60 in just 2 weeks. 2 cups in the morning can make a real difference without the jittery side effects of coffee. Second, beet juice, or concentrated beet shots. Beets are full of natural nitrates. Your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and widens your arteries. Just one small beet shot before breakfast can improve circulation for hours. Many seniors who struggle with cold hands or feet notice the difference almost immediately. Third, skim or low-fat milk. It may sound basic, but this simple drink is a cornerstone of the DASH diet, a plan proven to lower blood pressure. Milk delivers calcium, potassium, and magnesium, minerals your heart needs to keep pressure stable. It also strengthens bones, helping prevent falls and fractures, another hidden risk for seniors. Use it with whole grain cereal or blend it with greens and berries for a morning smoothie. Fourth, low-sodium tomato juice. Tomatoes are packed with lycopene and antioxidants that reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and help your blood vessels stay elastic. Just 8 ounces of no-salt-added tomato juice each morning has been linked to lower cholesterol and blood pressure in older adults, according to studies from Japan and the US. And finally, pomegranate or dark berry juice, like blueberry or tart cherry. These deep-colored juices are loaded with polyphenols and anthocyanins, which fight inflammation and protect the lining of your arteries. A study on pomegranate juice showed it could reduce systolic blood pressure by nearly 8 millimeters of mercury and improve cholesterol in seniors when consumed daily. All 5 of these drinks are easy to find, affordable, and simple to add to your morning. And unlike sugary juices or heavy coffee, they don't spike insulin, constrict your arteries, or leave your heart scrambling to keep up. Instead, they work together to promote steady blood pressure, smoother circulation, and long-term heart protection. Before we move on, I want to know, have you ever felt dizzy, lightheaded, or like your heart was racing after your morning drink? Type yes in the comments if you have, no if not. Your answers help others feel less alone and may start a life-saving conversation for someone else. Because when it comes to protecting your heart after 60, every sip counts. And now that you know which drinks work with your body, it's time to see how to build them into a routine. One that can actually cut your risk of a morning heart attack in half. Now that you know which drinks can truly protect your heart, it's time to make them part of your life. Not just something you hear about, but something you can start using tomorrow morning. Because here's the truth, building a heart-friendly routine isn't complicated. You don't need to overhaul your diet, count calories, or take another pill. With just a few simple swaps, you can lower morning blood pressure surges and cut your risk of a heart attack before lunch, naturally. Let's break down each of these 5 drinks with simple tips on how to prepare them, when to drink them for the most benefit, and what to watch for if you're on medications. First, hibiscus tea, one of the easiest and most powerful natural remedies for high blood pressure. How to make it: steep 1 or 2 tea bags in hot water for about 5 minutes. Enjoy it warm, or refrigerate overnight for a cooling iced tea. Avoid sugar. sweeteners will cancel out the benefits. When to drink: 1 cup shortly after waking up, another mid-morning. This helps counter the natural cortisol surge that tightens arteries during the early hours. Important note: if you take diuretics or blood pressure meds, ask your doctor whether hibiscus tea might amplify their effects, since both can lower your pressure. Second, beet juice or beet shots. These are natural circulation boosters. Beets are loaded with nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and widens your arteries. How to use: look for 100% pure beet juice, not blends with sugary fruits. Or buy small concentrated beet shots from health stores. Drink it about 30 minutes before breakfast so your body has time to turn those nitrates into nitric oxide before your day ramps up. Medication check: if you use nitrates for chest pain or certain drugs for erectile dysfunction, check with your doctor. Combining them with beet juice could make your blood pressure drop too low. Third, skim or low-fat milk. It may seem plain, but it's a cornerstone of heart-healthy eating plans like DASH. Why it matters: it delivers calcium, potassium, and magnesium, minerals that help stabilize blood pressure and strengthen bones, protecting against fractures. How to use: drink 1 cup with breakfast, pour it over whole grain cereal, or blend it into a smoothie with greens and berries. If you're lactose intolerant, use fortified almond, soy, or oat milk with added calcium and no added sugar. Fourth, low-sodium tomato juice. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene and other antioxidants that reduce LDL, the bad cholesterol, while keeping your blood vessels flexible. How to use: choose versions labeled no salt added or low sodium. An 8-ounce glass in the morning, either with breakfast or as a mid-morning snack, is plenty. For extra benefit, pair it with healthy fats like avocado or a drizzle of olive oil on whole grain toast, because lycopene is better absorbed with fat. Fifth, pomegranate or dark berry juice, like blueberry or tart cherry. These juices are packed with polyphenols and anthocyanins, which fight inflammation and protect your artery walls. How to use: go for 100% juice with no added sugar. Stick to 4 to 6 ounces daily. A small glass is all you need. Late morning is a good time, especially if you deal with stiffness or joint inflammation, because the antioxidants can help with both circulation and comfort. Before you start making these swaps, there are 3 questions you should ask your doctor. Questions most people never think to ask, but that can tell you if your morning habits are helping or hurting your heart. Which drinks could interact with my heart or blood pressure medications? Even natural drinks like hibiscus tea or beet juice can have strong effects, and when combined with prescriptions, they might lower your pressure too much. Is my morning blood pressure spike due to dehydration or caffeine? Many seniors confuse mild dehydration or caffeine sensitivity for aging. Knowing the cause lets you and your doctor make the right adjustments, whether that's shifting medication timing, drinking water first, or switching to a gentler drink. What's a safe morning blood pressure target for me? Everyone's range is different after 60. Having a clear number helps you measure progress and see if your morning routine is truly working. Here's the bottom line: you don't have to fear your morning routine. With these 5 natural drinks, you can keep your blood pressure steady, improve your circulation, and protect your heart every single day without another pill. These swaps, combined with the right questions for your doctor, can turn your mornings from a time of risk into a time of healing and renewal. Because your morning drink will either fuel a lifetime of strength or a lifetime of risk. Choose wisely, and your heart and your future will thank you. To make this simple to remember, let's count down the 5 drinks that can help protect your heart every morning. At number 5, pomegranate or dark berry juice. 4, low-sodium tomato juice. 3, skim or low-fat milk. 2, beet juice or concentrated beet shots. And number 1, the drink that delivers the most consistent results for seniors over 60, hibiscus tea. Think of this countdown as your step-by-step guide. Start with just 1 or 2 of these drinks, then build as you go. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Just focus on creating small, lasting habits that keep your arteries healthy and your blood pressure steady. These choices are among the best heart health tips after 60 because they're natural, easy, and backed by research. Now let's make this interactive. Which drink do you think is the single worst for morning heart health? The one most seniors rely on, but that may secretly spike their pressure and strain their arteries? Type your guess in the comments below, and I'll reveal the answer in just 30 seconds. And before I do, let's quickly revisit those 3 doctor questions so you can write them down. Which drinks could interact with my heart or blood pressure medications? Is my morning blood pressure spike due to dehydration or caffeine? What's a safe morning blood pressure target for me? These questions not only protect you from bad habits, they can guide you toward the drinks that unclog arteries, lower hypertension risk, and help prevent stroke or heart attack. And yes, the worst offender? Store-bought fruit juice, packed with added sugar. It may look healthy, but it can send your pressure and insulin on a roller coaster, straining your heart before breakfast. Stay with me, because next, I'll show you how to lock in these habits so your heart stays strong for years to come. Have you ever noticed your blood pressure rising or felt dizzy after your morning drink? Or have you already tried any of these heart protective drinks in your daily routine? Share your experience in the comments. Your insights might help another senior recognize early warning signs or discover a change that could protect their heart. Taking care of your heart after 60 doesn't have to feel overwhelming. It's not about fear or strict rules. It's about understanding your body and making small, consistent choices that keep your arteries flexible, your blood pressure steady, and your energy strong. These 5 drinks and the steps we've covered are tools you can use right away. No cost, no gimmicks, just simple changes backed by research and proven by real people like Walter. Every sip you take in the morning can either strain your heart or strengthen it. When you choose wisely, you give your body a chance to heal, to feel lighter, and to keep you active for many years to come.